If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Cynical Militia. You are listening to Professor Cynical on all available frequencies. This is not a test.
Coming to you from a studio in Glasgow, this is Professor Cynical.
Good day, you absolute legends. Sean Murray has just shocked the Nintendo Switch one-player community base. I'm talking really shocked. And also, more breaking news here, the Breach Expedition has been mysteriously shortened by 1 week. So we're going to go over all of that today, including your comments from yesterday's video. So let's get right on into it. So, as we can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we spoke about yesterday, which was the Nintendo of America post. The Breach update has landed in No Man's Sky. Explore spooky new systems, salvage the wreck of the flagship Arcadia, and earn exclusive ship rewards, free for existing players on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. And then the artwork there shows Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. As we know, that is completely false in regards to the Nintendo Switch 1 because the original OG Nintendo Switch doesn't have the Breach update. It don't even have Voyagers. There are no Corvettes. There's nothing of the sorts. But what is very surprising here is if we take a more closer look at that image, Mr. Murray reposted that. So he agrees, and the community has been very vocal in the comment section of this particular repost, as you can very well imagine. So straight away, as you can see, Switch 1 and then question mark with the meme. Straight away, that's got 28 likes. The next comment I have here is lie. On Switch 1, the Voyagers update is not available. Neither are Expedition 19 or 20. Stop deceiving people and better say that on Switch 1, the game is dead. That's got 38 likes. Now, this comment raises a very good point. The question is, will this content really be coming to the Nintendo Switch 1? If so, when will it be coming? I think that's a very fair question to ask because right now we're on 6.10 and there's nothing. And, I just want to add on top of that, I think at Hello Games, and I have said this already previously, that I think Hello Games here should come out with a small statement. It's the right thing to do and inform the Nintendo Switch 1 players what is going on. It's all the right thing to do because all of the publication here and the fact that Mr. Murray has also retweeted that, the Breach Expedition and that is on the Nintendo Switch 1, which we all know it's not. It's sending so many confusing messages that if anybody who doesn't know anything about No Man's Sky has a Switch 1, sees everything online and sees like all the latest and greatest that Hello Games has offered, like with Corvettes and the Breach Expedition, and that is their main sole reason of purchasing that game on the Switch 1, and then they get it, and that's not what they are getting, then there is a massive problem there. So, Mr. Murray and team, you guys, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion here, think that really you should be coming out with some sort of statement and putting this right. If Voyagers and Breach is going to be available for the Switch 1, then I think it's only right that you guys share that information of when it's going to become available. Or if it's not going to be available because it's too complex for the Switch 1 to handle, which is also understandable, then again, you need to be honest and let people know. It's the right thing to do. Now, I do have a little bit of breaking news here with this post right here. So, good news and bad news. Bomberboy_that and Lenny009 gave me the heads up, but looks like the Expedition 20 was shortened by a week with a new end date of November 6th. But Expedition 21 is currently to start on November 7th. So does that mean, ladies and gentlemen, that we are going to be getting a brand new update on November 7th? Because with a new expedition always comes a new update. How is that going to work? We have literally just had Breach. Or what is the more popular opinion here is that this could very well be the start of the Expedition Reduxes, as it does every single year. Now, for those who don't know, an Expedition Redux just basically means the team that every month will go ahead and just replay an earlier expedition that has already been. It's not the entire catalogue of expeditions that has already been, but a select good few of them that will last over the Christmas and New Year period. They'll just run month on month consecutively until around about January, February time. time. So then once the team get back into office, like I said, after the New Year and Christmas break, then we'll start like looking towards the next update and the next expedition and so on. So it is a really good opportunity for anybody to jump back into previous expeditions, especially if it's an expedition that you might have missed. Let's say you've only just bought the game and you're still having to go and get those special expedition items that you can only get by playing, well, said expeditions. So that's probably on the lines of what this could possibly be. But, you know, November 7th, we are going to get an answer one way or the next, whether it's going to be a brand new expedition, Expedition 21, or whether or not it will be the start of the Reduxes. But I have a very big suspicion it's going to be the Redux. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So in yesterday's video, we talked about a bunch of different topics, as we all know. And at the very end, I asked about what you thought about the current state of No Man's Sky. Do you like the expeditions? What do you think about the Light No Fire news that I was divulging in that episode yesterday? Which, if you don't know about yet, definitely go and watch yesterday's video after this one, because if you want to know about Light No Fire, I got the latest scoop for you. But yeah, I mean, you guys were very vocal about it, and this is what you guys had to say. So the first one I have here is Light No Fire 2 trailer before the new GTA game. I mean, quite possibly, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I do think that we will definitely see the trailer when the Game Awards is coming up. I believe, again, December 3rd. The date's just sticking with me, and I've not been corrected in the comments, so I'm assuming it is still December 3rd for these Golden Game Joystick Awards or whatever. So we are expecting a Light No Fire trailer to drop, and there is a little bit of correspondence around that, and we do kind of know that that's probably what's going to be happening now. So very, very exciting time. I mean, fingers crossed it really does happen, but until that day, until the time of when the event happens and we all watch it, we don't 100% know for sure. But right now, I would say it's quite easily a 90% chance it's going to happen. So we'll wait and see, but it is very exciting times indeed. The next comment I have goes like this. I hope Sean has learned from Todd with Oblivion Remaster that a shadow drop is the best way to release a game. Like I said, it could happen. It very well could happen. And, you know, I would be very surprised, but like I said, it would be a fantastic Christmas present. I mean, straight away, I would absolutely love it. And no doubt everybody would love it as well. But imagine that. Mr. Murray goes up on stage, shows the trailer, and at the end of the trailer, where everyone's then expecting the release day, it says available now. That would be amazing. Will it happen? I would say maybe, if I have to give percentages here, maybe a 10% chance of that happening. It's not 0, but it's not 100 either. I mean, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. That's very optimistic, but it could still happen. We'll have to wait and see, but it would be amazing if it did. Now, the next comment I have goes like this. Enjoy both of the recent expeditions. Felt 19 did a good job of introducing how to utilize corvettes and act as a sort of tutorial on them. Breach has been fun, but didn't have that scary vibe that they were implying. The one with the Broodmother was better at that, in my opinion. Definitely more intense, and I loved the chitting armor. As for Nintendo goes, HD really needs to get that straightened out for the OG Switch. Agree, completely agree. It used to be very clear with what you could and couldn't do. And when the Switch 2 was released, it made a differentiation, that's a very long word for me, between what they could do. But since the Voyages update, they are both lumped in together. And it is clear that they're not the same, which is starting to upset a lot of fans that are buying it for the OG Switch, thinking that it will finally do what they say it will, instead of it just being the Switch 2 being able to handle it. That being said, I'm loving the crossplay from Switch 2, Steam, and Xbox. Portability is king. I mean, 100% agree with you regarding the Switch there. I mean, I did like the Breach Expedition. It wasn't, again, in my opinion, and this guy's opinion as well, it wasn't as scary as advertised, especially with it being like a Halloween update. I thought they could have gone a little bit more beyond. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't say it's in my top 3 expeditions of all time, but it's not at the bottom either. It's kind of mid. But at the end of the day, it was a fun expedition, showing off all the new features. I mean, it served its purpose very well, and that's what I think. Let me know what you think about it, comment section down below. Now, the next comment I have goes like this. I wish they added more Corvette parts because such a small amount new Padres. Everyone's ship looks identical. Now, more Corvette parts at the moment is very much a wanted thing. As long as you've done said expedition, you do get access to some new Corvette parts. Yes, it's not an overly extensive list, but it's more customizability that you can add to your already existing Corvettes. And to be fair, at the moment, it is what you make it. Yes, there is always demand for more Corvette parts, but I have seen some proper like mind-blowing builds that people are making from the parts available. Yeah, it's not, like I said, a massive list of parts that you can use, but people who are making Corvettes, I've seen some really good creativity behind it, and a lot of them are unique. I mean, if you're just going for a normal Starship looking type Corvette, then yeah, no doubt it will look similar to somebody else's because somebody else has already done that sort of idea. But if you go for the more unique one, I mean, I saw a flying dragon the other day. I saw a massive skull head the day before that. Players always find ways to be unique with the tools given. So more Corvette parts, agree, but imagination here is key, and that's what I think that's the best takeaway from this. Imagination here is definitely key. Use what you've got. Now, the next comment here is a controversial one, so I will warn you, but this is what it says. They need to stop supporting old consoles and the Switch. Rockstar did. If they do, they can bring better updates that the old consoles can't handle. People need to upgrade their platforms. 3 likes. And the reason why that is so controversial, ladies and gentlemen, is because I see both arguments to this fence. And right now, I'm in the middle here. I'm essentially Switzerland. I'm all reporting the news. Don't shoot the messenger. What we'll say here is, in a perfect world, yes, if everyone could and does have the means to everyone just immediately upgrade to the latest and greatest, fantastic. That's the ideal situation. It means then the game can carry on updating and really flex its muscles. However, not everybody can do that. Not everyone has the means to do that. And the game is all about inclusion. It's all about making sure that everybody has access to No Man's Sky and playing it on all varieties of console. Bringing the community together rather than trying to say, well, you don't have that, this is that. And at the end of the day, the way I see it is, No Man's Sky is a community for everybody. Whether or not you're on the OG Switch 2, or whatever, Mac, Steam, whatever console you're playing on, it's one big community, and everybody, no matter what means you choose to play the game, everybody should still play it nonetheless, because it is such an amazing game, and it is such an amazing community. And any player and anybody who I've spoken to who has spent some time getting to know the community or getting time to know the game has all agreed. So, very, very controversial, because I know there are a lot of people still within the community that would love that, but we need to remember there is a bigger picture to it as well. So that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think, comment section down below. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's everything from me here today. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Switch thing now. I mean, with Mr. Murray reposting that, I don't even know. I'm kind of lost for words here. They need to come out with some sort of explanation. That's what I think. Obviously, with the Breach Expedition as well being shortened, I mean, guys, let me know what you think about that. And obviously, with all the comments and everything else that we've spoken about today, let me know your thoughts, comment section down below. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.
Join the Cynical Militia on Professor Cynical's Patreon. No exclusive perks needed. Just your passion for epic space adventures and bold discussions keeps the galaxy spinning. Choose your tier. Fuel the mission. Repent Jar. $1 a month. Forgiveness for your ad-block sins. A pack of Monster. $5 a month. Keep the creative thrusters firing. Absolute Legends. $10 a month. That got me thinking. $50 a month. A bold, questionable financial decision that screams you're all in. Why join? Every pledge strengthens the Cynical Militia, keeping Professor Cynical's YouTube channel a thriving hub for No Man's Sky fans, craving news, updates, and unfiltered discussions. You're not just a supporter, you're part of a galactic community that dares to explore and think differently. Don't just traverse the stars, own them. Enlist now at patreon.com/ProfessorCynical1 and let's conquer the No Man's Sky universe. together.